Again warning federal agents to stay away from their homes, Edward and Elaine Brown hinted that violence would ensue if anyone tries to arrest them. The couple has remained in self-imposed exile, refusing to turn themselves in after a conviction on federal tax evasion. The Browns say income taxes are voluntary.
If there is such a law, why don't they just show it? No one has been able to do so.
The couple was joined by Randy Weaver, a survivor of the botched federal raid on Ruby Ridge 14 years ago. His presence underscores the tension that such a standoff may not end quietly.
I hope that they learn that the Browns are right. The federal government have been lying to them for years.
The Browns say they have no intention of leaving on their own. U.S. Marshals insist it's time the couple turn themselves in and begin serving their 5-year prison sentences. The Browns have other ideas.
We will either go out of here totally free and exonerated because there's no crime, there's no victim, or we will defend to the death.
All right. You hear Mr. Brown? Defend to the death because he's right. All right. This is the address for Edward Brown. They've just recently moved him to Glenville, West Virginia. Okay, so I got both of those in there, don't I? So let's file save that. So please write Ed Brown a letter. That's his wife's address. I pray that you write them both a letter. And we haven't had any communication from Ed Brown since April. It's been nearly 2 months since I've had any communication. They've been in the process of moving him. They moved him to Oklahoma City Transfer Center, and I mailed some letters off that got returned. But we got a core links today, and I wanted to read it. It appears that he is in need of some funds. And let me read you the letter that I wrote to him, and then I'll read you the reply. Okay, it says, "How are you?" That was the subject. Okay, I sent it, I think it was day before yesterday or yesterday. I can't exactly recall, but it was very recent. Wow, I was thinking the worst there for a while. Keep in mind, we went 2 months without talking, or communicating, I should say. I have been mailing your letters, and they have been returning to me. I see from the BOP, Bureau of Prison website, that you are now in Gilmer, in Glenville, West Virginia. A new letter will go out tomorrow. I think you will enjoy the content. I am building a new website, and God is still capable of working mighty miracles. Would you be able to tell me your birthday and arrest date for the website? I will print off copies soon so you know what it looks like. Aaron and I filled out all the paperwork to visit Elaine in Fort Worth. I hope it gets approved. Also, do you have any near-term needs that I need to update the website with? And then I put Ed and Elaine near-term needs. Prayers, donate to Ed and Elaine's commissary, goes to inmate pay on Western Union. Write Ed and Elaine an encouraging letter. Educate yourself about Ed and Elaine's case and tell others. If you are a Christian, join us on Saturday's call. Pass out American political prisoner business cards. Visit Ed and Elaine in prison. Are there any others? And then I give him the address and the information that I'm looking for. Okay, here's Mr. Brown's response. Keep in mind, we haven't heard from him in 2 months, so I always like to pay particularly close attention because you never know when you're going to hear from these prisoners, and I consider every opportunity to hear from them very precious. It says, "Woo, woo." Hi, Rudy and Aaron. I feel whipped, but rested up from the SHU, Special Housing Unit. They must have put him in a special housing unit. I am about to present my request for assistance from the warden, staff, etc. for them to help me in contacting the president requiring this national security issue I have discovered. This all ties in with the This all ties in with the qui tam action lawsuit I have filed with the federal court. Here it comes. Birth date is July 22nd, 1942. Our arrest date was October the 4th, 2007. Elaine's birthday is February the 14th. She was born on Valentine's Day. February 14th, 1941, but she's only 39 years old. Thank God she has someone that can reach her. Give her a hug for me. My funds are nearly gone. I really find this embarrassing, but I finally have to accept that I need help. I am about to pick up my property at lunchtime and pray all my evidence and court case are still there. 40-line white pads of writing paper. They make it impossible to acquire it in here. I am sitting down and getting real serious about this contact with the president. It is critical that I reach either him or one of his absolute trusted staff members. I was getting that paper from those Christian Identity folks and would like to let them know I have been transferred to Gilmer, change of address. Thanks for everything. Now, the expose really begins against anyone that would promote anti-American policies against these United States. The gloves come off. There are too many of our nation's enemies within our political manned industrial infrastructure. I will be notifying the staff here related to all of this. And then it says Ed end. So he does need some help financially. You know, you can go to, well, first of all, you can go to yearofjubilee.com, right? And then you can scroll down and you'll see Ed Brown. I think he's right here. Click here to help Ed. It takes you to this page, right? And then you can say donate to Ed and Elaine's commissary. Click on that. And it takes you to Western Union Inmate Pay, Federal Bureau of Prisons. You can fill this out. You know, Federal Bureau of Prison, click your amount, and just fill out the forms, and you can donate straight to his commissary, and he'll receive the funds. So I pray you guys do help out Ed Brown. I plan on updating the website with the information that he shared. I'll probably send him a few bucks myself, and the more that chip in, the better. And, you know, he normally has, ever since I've talked to Ed, it's been a long time now, he's never once brought up the need for funds. This is the first time that he's ever done that. So I think he's serious, and we just pray that he maintains his good attitude and is faithful to the Lord until death, which I have no doubt that he will be. Don't ever forget that the last line of peaceful defense between a tyrannical government and the defendant is jury nullification. Educate yourself about jury nullification at fija.org, Fija.org. Thank you.